And he, 60s, 70s, yeah, 80s. And he did a skit, and it was all sexism. It was all about the women, right? It was all about the ladies. And it was just incredible stuff. Just funny, comedic, somewhat, by today's standard, very crude. Very, very rude, but very entertaining, very entertaining. Remember, it was okay. There was a time in our lives, believe it or not, there was a time in our lives where that was mainstream. It was okay, to have big chested women and to have them put it in your face and stuff like that. Now in our politically correct world, in our feminazi world, that's inappropriate. You can't, once again, it's amazing. I find it amazing. It's don't tell us what to do as they're sitting there telling you what to do. What I mean about that. I love how the feminists out there, and I'm not talking about the ones that want equal rights. Everybody wants equal rights. I don't call them, those are not feminists. Those are just people wanting to live. Feminists are people who want to put themselves above everybody else, who think that they know what is right for you and I. Those are what I would label feminists. So to me, feminism is a negative, because people who are equal, they don't need to have a title. They don't need to have a special position. They don't need to have a special day or whatever. They don't need to march down the street with vaginas on their heads and stuff like that, and worship and support a religion who actually is against their rights. That's another topic for another day. Real women get up, go to work, take care of their families, do the things that they need to do to help better the world around them. Men too. You don't put a label on that. That's not a thing that you should label. That's just getting up and doing what you have to do. That's living. It's life. You're supposed to live it. And if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, change it. But you don't need to join a group to do it. And if you want to join a group, that's okay. But I always find that it's ironic, or the whole rub for me with those organizations is they will stand up there telling you that you don't need anybody to tell you how to live your life, but yet they're up there telling you how to live your life. If that's not a definition of oxymoron, I don't know what is. What is? So there you go. Daniel Craig's coming back. Hopefully, keep our fingers crossed. I'd like to see him. That would be awesome. That would definitely be awesome. Talking about in the entertainment news, I just want to give a happy birthday here. Craig T. Nelson of Parenthood and Coach is 73. Christy Lottie, Chicago Hope, is 67. Hugo Weaving, The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, is 57. David Cross, Arrested Development fame, is 53. Robert Downey Jr. is 52. Oh my gosh. Iron Man, 52 years old today. I'm glad that Robert got his life together. Think of all the great movies that we would not have if it wasn't for Robert Downey Jr. I mean, I know a lot of people of recent, they think of the Iron Man franchise. I loved him when he played Charlie Chaplin. I thought that was a great role for him. Loved him in that movie. Musician David Blaine is 44, and Natasha Leone of Orange is Black is 38. Happy birthday. If you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday to you too. Hope you have a great and wonderful day every day, not just on your birthday. You know, we carve out these holidays, and you know, it's like Christmas or the holiday, you know, Christmas. Oh, it's a most wonderful time of the year. You know, everybody's all happy, all giddy, all, you know, what I hope you are. If you're not, give me a call during the Christmas holidays. I'll cheer you up. But everybody's all happy. And so why do we have to have certain days of the year to do that? Why can't we be that way every day? I have a really good friend. His name's Craig as well. This guy, I'll tell you, there are people in your life that will come and go, and those individuals will put a mark or a stamp on you. And I'm not talking about tattoos or anything like that. I'm just saying that they affect you, that they move you one way or the other. And, you know, I had a guy in Wisconsin, had a friend in Wisconsin, an associate. I want to say associate because we don't keep in touch since I moved to Florida. So he's more of an associate. I haven't been a good friend. Man, maybe I need to give him a call. But this guy, without getting into detail, he had every reason to be upset with the world, be it his health, be it his family's health situation, be it whatever. I mean, this guy, if you could say, well, let's be bitter, this guy had every reason to be bitter. And I'm not going to get into this personal too much. But I'll tell you, Craig is a guy who every day had a genuine smile on his face. He would go out of his way. Craig was one of these guys who would go out of his way to help you. I mean, besides, you know, volunteering at the mission for men or you know, working the soup line. I mean, this is what the guy did. He had a medical condition that prohibited him from doing a job. He could no longer work at his old occupation. And he made a decision, and we talked about this, and he made a decision very early on. He said, look, I can sit at home and feel sorry about my lot in life by what I've been given. And he goes, but think of it this way. I now have all this free time to help other people. That's the type of guy that this guy is. And, you know, he would go plow. I remember he bought this plow, put it on his truck. And this guy was a maniac. But in Wisconsin, if you had a driveway and you had snow and you didn't have it shoveled and Craig drove by it, it wouldn't be unshoveled very long. He didn't care if he knew you or not. He would plow your driveway. That's the type of guy he was. If you needed anything from him, he would be there for you. Just a wonderful, wonderful example of a human being. Just an incredible example of a human being. And he, you know, everybody that knows Craig knows that. Everybody, he is the guy that we all aspire to be. And he's taken a negative and he's turned it into a positive. He's taken a negative situation, you know, and he'll tell you, he says, look, I got all this free time now. I can sit at home, feel sorry for myself, or I can go out and do something. Think about all the time that I can do in my society, things that I can do to make my life, you know, people around me, their lives better. And, you know, I know it's hard for him. He's facing a debilitating disease that will eventually take his life. And yet he still finds time to think about others. Wow. Wow. But I'm glad Robert Downey Jr. has come off the sauce. I'm really, well, I don't know if he has, but it seems like he's got his life together. So So here you go. On the lighthearted news, we'll take a quick break. Hey, in Canada, there was a study. New study finds that colicky babies in Canada cry more than those in other countries. You got to ask yourself, is it because they're actually colicky, or is it the fact that they're just upset because more and more Americans are coming across the border? Oh, on that note, we'll take a quick break, pay some bills, come back at the top of the hour and get back into it. If you'd like to join in the conversation, phone lines are open, 402-858-1938. You're listening to the Jeff Norton of the Morning News Radio right here on Red State Talk Radio.
Addiction or alcohol problems? If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help, and your insurance may offer coverage.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
Call the Addiction Hope and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-766-0878. 800-766-0878.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction Hope and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-766-0878. 800-766-0878.
Do you use the expensive blue or yellow pills to charge your sex life? Are you thinking about it? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 a pill for the other pills, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pills deliver the exact same results for less than $3. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. And right now, radio callers will get 44 blue or yellow pills for $120 with free discreet shipping. You can save more than $700 off pharmacy prices. Charge your sex life now and save a ton of money. Call now and get your 44 pills and save over $700 and qualify for free shipping. Stop overpaying and call right now.
800-814-5188. 800-814-5188. 800-814-5188. That's 800-814-5188.
Red State Talk Radio is now available as a voice command on your Amazon Echo and Echo Dot by simply saying, Alexa, play Red State Talk Radio.
Red State Talk Radio on TuneIn.
Concern to every single American. Now, we've been hearing all these stories about sanctuary cities that...
You can now find us on the Amazon Echo and Echo Dot, on TuneIn, on iHeartRadio, and we also have the phone apps in the App Store for your particular phone. And just in case we activated your Echo Dot, Alexa, stop.
If you've got joint pain, let me ask you a question. Would you like a high-quality knee, back, shoulder, or ankle brace at little or no cost? But just in case your reception isn't great, let me ask you again. Would you like a pain-relieving knee, back, shoulder, or ankle brace at little or no cost? Well, if you have Medicare insurance, you could qualify for these pain-relieving braces at little or no cost. And these are high-quality braces. They are very comfortable, and they've helped thousands relieve their pain. Now, I'd like you to imagine going on vacation, playing with your grandkids, just living your life again without pain. The Mobility Hotline is a referral service that connects folks with Medicare coverage and other insurance to accredited companies offering pain-relieving braces at little or no cost. And don't you worry about the Medicare paperwork. They'll handle it all for you, and they'll deliver your braces for free. Call the Mobility Hotline now. The call's free. 1-800-557-6150. 1-800-557-6150. 1-800-557-6150.
Hey folks, did you know that 90% of all disease or discomfort is directly or indirectly related to an unclean colon? In fact, colon cancer is the third most common form of cancer, and the lifetime risk of developing colon cancer is about 1 out of 20 men and women. This is Scott Adams from The Scott Adams Show and owner of Red State Talk Radio. I wanted a colon cleansing mild detox that would give me more energy without caffeine, and I found it with Life Change Tea by visiting getthetea.com. This herbal tea, with its unique blend of ingredients, is formulated to detoxify and cleanse your body and is available in a super strength formula. A healthy colon is the secret to living a